Let's go. Right. Here we go now. Fat man scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
Yo! One second.
1, 2. From the top, let's go.
Yo! What's up? How's everybody doing? Good to see you. 5 months full of coffee. So happy to have a cow of a time with Big A. Thank you.
1, 2.
Holy shit, he found the go live button after a long 48-hour search. I wasn't searching for the go live button for 48 hours. It wasn't like I couldn't find it. I've used it many times. Hello. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Reacting like I haven't been live in 48 hours.
Let's go.
Druzer! Thank you for the 6 months. Sealord, thank you for the 20. These blueberries.
1, 2.
Magnifique! You got married? You got kids? You grew old and withered and died and then were born again in the time since my last stream? It hasn't been that long! I swear to God, you guys are... I feel like my real job is less like like this is like a factory. It's like you guys are clocking me in. It was 2 days ago I was live. Atrioc, I didn't resubscribe and then I got COVID. Wait, what does that mean? What has that related? Do you think? Oh, you're saying if you didn't resubscribe, you should. You said, I didn't resub and then I got COVID. Serves me right. Yeah, that's. Hey, I don't want to draw a link. People are saying an Atrioc sub is kind of like the modern day ivermectin. It's the best cure. Nay, preventant. Ganon Dorkman, thank you for the 2 months. Watson with the 9 months. Thank you for recommending Barry. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Barry's great. Really, really fun show. Reginald Data, thank you for 3 months. Hey, everybody, listen. So you're probably wondering, what's going on with this guy? Why is he having weird sad boy titles and then not going live? Answer. Because I'm in a weird sad boy mood. I'm busy. Busy. Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you for the 9 months. Evan Gao said depression with a pause champ. Evan Gao, are you hoping it's depression so that I can, so we can hang out more or what? Why the fuck did you pause champ depression? Depression? No, I'm not depressed. I'm just, here's what I'll tell you. I do feel a little bit, just a bit, all right? And I understand that everything I'm saying, you know, you can't complain about shit if you got any amount of money. But I feel right now a little burnt. Not necessarily burnt out, but a little burnt. Because I'm just doing a lot of work. Like I have a lot of stuff to do for work. And then here's the deal though. Listen to this. Listen to this. So, you guys, this is probably not a good thing to say, but you know how for like over a year now, I've been talking about how like everything's in a bubble and how like all this shit's overvalued and you shouldn't buy crypto and you shouldn't buy AMC and you shouldn't buy, and then like now, it's all popping. It's all happening now. And so I have a lot I want to say on it, but I want to say it well. So it's like, I've been reading so much too. I've been reading and writing and making these things. I have this whole thing on the everything bubble that I want to do, but it's like, I can't rush it. And then it's also, I have real work. So anyway, bro, just quit your job and rap. That's your solution? I should quit my job, quit streaming, and go into rap? All right, give me a beat. What's this? That's why I chose to live in squalor with heroin addicts, so I don't have to think about the stock market. That's why? That was the reason? That's genius. You don't have, I mean, I don't think you have to think about it even if you're not living in squalor. Boots and cats and boots. Yo, my name's Atrioc, and I'm here to say inflation is up in a major way. Number one fucking. What are you munching on? Blueberries. Blueberries. Hey, Super Cat, thank you for 3 months. Ballhawk, thank you for the 11. Tidal Wave. Anyway, so here's the deal. Here's the tea. We may, in fact, be doing some marketing today. I don't know how much I want to slip in here. But I do have a pretty robust wins and fails. And I was thinking maybe we just do the wins and fails. And then I can... I was also... I'm going to spoil this for the people that are here. I was also working pretty late on the Netflix one, which I think is a good Marketing Monday. And I... my only source of joy has been while I'm working, I've been watching Game of Thrones. And I started doing this Streaming Wars Marketing Monday, and at one point I edited this, but at one point, goddamn, I'm like, sorry, my eyes are probably, it's the lights, dude. At one point, I had every single streaming service compared to a character in Game of Thrones. I had like Blockbuster as the Mad King. And I was like, what am I? Okay, now I have to pull this back. Dude, I have to turn this light down. It's it's melting my eyes. Hopefully that's better. 1 year, holy shit, time flies. Hey, Jay Wise, thank you for the 1 year. I appreciate that. Bros for Life, thank you for the 12. 2 years back to back from 2 different people. Bo the Hobo, thank you for the 30. Hey, I have to stop. I gotta stop and clap. A 30-monther is extremely rare. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 30 months. That's a long time to support the stream. Through thick and thin, through weeks like these, through Clint Stevens weeks, I do appreciate it. Sincerely. Thank you. That being said, This week is still Cleveland's week, so don't expect. You know what I'm saying? I understand you've been supporting for 30 months and you're like, okay, time for the content, but you gotta hold out just a wee bit longer. We hodling on Doge. See, this is what I want to talk about. God damn it. Maybe I should just go off the fucking cuff. I need to talk about this. People are fucking making some insane choices given the facts on the ground. Hey, Big A, do you know what the Latin word for disease is? Pepe laugh. No. Latin word for disease. Morbus. You got me. You got me. You got me to say Morbius, which is something I like to say anyway. Hey, can we all... Let's take a look here. Woo! Damn, you love to see that from Doge. Woo, baby! Hodl! Buy the dip! Buy the dip! Hodl! Who's got diamond hands here? Everyone knows that Elon is going to take us to the moon any day now. Very currency, much wow. Yes. We're just shaking out the paper hands, which is a real thing you say when you're an investor. You call everybody that chooses to get out of it paper hands. And you call anytime it goes down, shaking out the paper hands. And you call anytime it goes up, the one true king. This is true to the moon. This is how you invest. This is how real investors do it. Did you see the thing I sent you on Discord? Maybe. It was, yeah, I did see this. This is, dude, I actually wanted to include this. Okay, dude, it sucks. I just wanted to make a video about the everything bubble. Is that so hard? God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, I could already see it. It's a cool title. The everything bubble is popping. And then, like, the thumbnail is like a red line going straight down. And everyone's like, oh, that's intriguing. I'll click that. And then I'll say some smart shit about it. And then everyone's like, wow, good video. But I have fucking work to do. And if I freeball it, it'll be fine for stream. It'll be a bad video. You dropped the blueberry? I did. Mind your own business. You know what? Yeah, I did drop a blueberry. It's on the floor. I'm not going to notice it. I'm going to step on it later. And it's going to squish into the carpet. That's my problem. That's not your problem. Mind your business. Fuck it. I'm going to find it now because you got me distressed. Have you seen Lunacoin? Yes, I've seen it. Everything. I've seen everything. I've been writing about it. I know about Lunacoin. It's so funny. In fact, okay. Here's the deal. Here's what we have to do. We're gonna talk about everything. I'm gonna change the title. I'm changing the title. The everything bubble is popping. All right, we're gonna talk about it. But if I talk about it again, you have to be equally poggies. Okay? Because I have a more concrete PowerPoint and everything, but it's not ready. So crypto corner. Anyway, okay, well, let's talk about it. Okay, so wait. Let's see. How do I want to approach this? maybe you've noticed that every single fucking thing is down. Apple, Bitcoin, Microsoft, Google, Ethereum, Amazon, Facebook, Zoom, Netflix, Shopify, Carvana. Every single thing is down. All of the major tech stocks, and of course, more than everything, the meme stocks. Dogecoin down. Our good friend Neo down. What is up? Nothing's up. Everything's down. The meme stocks. GameStop down. AMC stock down. Everything is popping. And you might be wondering what's going on. Why is the everything bubble popping? Why is everything that was doing so good in 2021 suddenly all collectively falling at once? What is going on? And we've talked about it, but the real cause here is the following. And this is actually released yesterday. Inflation is at all-time highs. Not all-time highs, but highs for our lifetimes. It's spiking and not slowing down. And when that happens, because in 2020 and 2021, money was free. It was essentially free to borrow. And so everybody was borrowing money to run businesses that didn't make that much money and to invest in those businesses. And so everything was overvalued by a massive factor. Even good businesses that make money, Amazon makes money, overvalued. Everything is overvalued because money was free to borrow. And that can go for a long time until inflation starts to get out of control. Inflation is when prices start to rise. And once that starts to get crazy, the government has only one tool at its disposal, really. And that is to make it more expensive to borrow money. That's called raising interest rates. It means there's higher interest when you borrow money. And when that happens, it's not like a toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fine instrument. It's a sledgehammer. It's a sledgehammer. Okay. And so them just raising interest rates a little bit and talking about raising them more is what's caused everything to start crashing at once. The air is being pulled out of all this rapidly inflated balloon from 2020, 2021. And so, like I said this a few months ago in the inflation video, there's two outcomes. And I said this when things were good, when everything was up. There's only two outcomes, though, when this much money's been printed. And that is recession or rampant inflation. And the third outcome is both. If they're too slow, if they keep fucking dilly-dallying, we're going to get fucking stagflation and we're going to get both. So it's really fucked. We're in a crazy, crazy time right now. And the problem is, the party that happens to be in power when the fucking hot potato came due, Joe Biden and the Democrats, knows that the more they raise interest rates, the more guaranteed they are to get absolutely shellacked because everything's going to crash. Everything crashes. When everything crashes, everyone freaks out. But the problem is they have in the midterms. And so there's no there's no winning. There's no winning here. You know what I'm saying? Either inflation keeps going up and everything keeps getting rampantly more expensive. And since it's rising faster than wages, your paycheck doesn't go as far. Or they raise interest rates and the value of everything, the everything bubble pops, which it's already doing. It's already doing that with just minor raises. We need a good scapegoat. There's no scapegoat good enough. And in history, you know, when the shit like this happens, the party in power always loses. So they're just kind of set up for a midterm sweep, an absolute just dominant sweep, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Throw Musk under the bus. I don't know how they're going to be able to blame this one on Elon Musk. Thanks, Obama. Listen, it's Obama, it's Trump, and it's Biden. It's not even. It's every government in power since the. I'll just tell you. When the Great Recession happened in 2007, you guys were 5 years old playing on Nintendo DS, probably. When the Great Recession happened in 2007, 2009, the way that we got out of it was by printing a bunch of money. We basically had a massive stimulus package. And it worked. Surprise, surprise, it actually worked. Things started to turn around. But it's like, I don't know, it's like you're feeling depressed, so you take meth, dude. You know what I'm saying? It worked because it was a short-term high, and we got addicted to it. And so instead of tapering it off after they turned the economy around, they actually kept going and increased it. They continued to lower interest rates until money got cheaper and cheaper to borrow. And again, when money's borrowed, let me make this clear. I think it helps understand. When like a company borrows millions of dollars from the bank, that money's created out of thin air. It's just a ledger on the bank's account. So it's not like they have a big vault and they're taking it out of that and they're giving it to you. It's like if everyone's borrowing, that's more money being created in the economy that didn't exist before. It's basically printing money. So that leads to inflation massively. And so this has all been happening for years and years and years, and we've been enjoying it because it's been leading to everything spike. Asset prices keep going up. Everyone's got money. Businesses that don't really have a good business plan can survive for a very long time by continuing to raise more money. Money was just very cheap to get. And the only thing that mattered was growth. As long as you were growing, nobody really cared whether you were making a solid profit, whether you had a solid fundamental business model, as long as you were growing. And so that's why companies like, I don't know, fucking Peloton and Zoom and Airbnb and all these, Uber, were worth tens, hundreds of billions of dollars. And they weren't even making money. Most of these companies aren't making money. Twitter's getting bought for $54 billion. Twitter isn't making any money. WeWork at least got found out. And so that's been working until about late last year. And then the first inflation reports started coming in. And they started to become really high. And when inflation starts to get sticky, like high, persistent, and sticky, that is the real problem. Because it really eats into everybody's paycheck. And they start demanding wage increases. And once the wages go up, every company that raises wages always raises prices, which leads to what's called a wage price spiral, where you end up with the currency with wages going up, prices going up, wages go up, wages go up, prices go up, and it's back and forth until your currency is worth nothing. It's very, very risky and dangerous and bad, okay? So to avoid that, the government had a brilliant solution. We're going to stamp our feet. We're going to raise interest rates. You better stop borrowing. But they didn't want to actually do it. They just wanted to yell about it and say that they're going to do it, and hopefully that would calm inflation down. But it didn't really. because they know that if they actually do it, it would lead to the bubble popping. So they were just saying it. And it didn't really work. And then they raised it just a little bit. And they're like, we're going to raise it more. And then inflation didn't stop. And then they're like, we're going to raise it a little bit more. And then we're really going to do it. But already, just those two tiny bumps in the interest rate have caused a lot of things to implode. I mean, like, multiple high-flying tech companies have lost like 80 to 90% of their value off of very, very small increases in the interest rates. And they need to raise it a lot more. Like a lot more. Like to actually get a handle on where inflation is right now, it needs to be raised a lot more. So we're in a real, you always should pray you live in interesting times. You certainly do. I don't know that it's any good, but it's certainly interesting. Never before has this combination of factors hit all at once. You know, there have been a lot of recessions in the past. You think like the dot-com bubble. It has some elements of the dot-com bubble where it has a lot of tech companies and crypto that are don't have any revenue and they have massive valuations. We have that. But we also have persistent inflation, which we didn't have then. That was what's caused the recessions back in like the 70s and 80s. So we have both. And on top of that, we have a bubble in real estate, which is what caused the recession in 2007. And on top of that, we have a massive government debt, like bigger than we've ever had. Massive. So it's kind of like we have a perfect storm of like 4 or 5 different things that all individually cause recessions or depressions. And they're all here at once. And the government just doesn't have the tools to do anything about it at this point. It's like it's too late. You know what I'm saying? It's too late. It's too late. There's nothing. And, I'm not the world's biggest Biden fan, but to think this is just Joe Biden, I wish he was less old. I wish he had a little more ability to rally people and be able to move quicker on some things. But at the end of the day, whoever's sitting in that chair it's gonna blow up. It's just not. It's not a good. This has been like decades of free lunch that's gonna come and roost. What about the good news? Well, the good news is that I'm probably gonna play a little Bloons later tonight. So here's the question you guys are asking. A lot of people are asking this, and in fact, I know they're asking this because I can look at the data. People are asking, should I buy the dip? Now, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody can tell you where the market's going. But I'm going to tell you, the dip can keep dipping is what I would like to tell you. And what I want to show you is that a lot of people who have been investing in the past, let's say 10 years, have never seen a market where stocks don't always go up. Do you know what I'm saying? People are kind of under the impression that stocks always go up, and every previous dip has always been met with things bouncing back and going up quickly. So people have been trained over the past few years that when they see a dip, they buy it, and then it goes back up, and then it's smart. And what I'm telling you is in a prolonged downturn, especially when you're talking about individual stocks and not like an overall market, that's not true at all. Like sometimes things go down and crash. Sometimes things go down and are flat or die. So, and the point I'm trying to make is that I looked at the data, and retail investors, which is what you and I are, average people, not hedge funds or big, professional investors on Wall Street, just retail investors are at all-time highs on buying stocks right now. Which means you guys are out there buying the dip. You guys are out there buying GameStop and you're buying AMC. And I'm trying to get the chart. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, here it is. So, March 2022 set a new all-time high for market inflows from retail investors. So people during this fall are spending more than they ever have on buying stocks. Now, this is already risky. This is a risky thing because a lot of these companies are not good. Let me show you an example. This was linked to me by, was it Kerouac? Kerouac let me this today. This is someone taking a look at, well, here's a company, Peloton is a company that was high flying last year. Peloton in 2021 was up here. Now it's at $12. It's basically down 90%. 90%. It's down 90% in a few months. And people might think they want to buy the dip. But let's look at this actual company. So this is a hilarious marked up balance sheet that someone posted on Twitter. And you can sort of see that their revenue is collapsing. The margin there, because they're selling these exercise bikes for huge markups, right? These things cost a lot. Pelotons cost a lot. You think it's a good business, right? You take some aluminum, you make a fucking bike, you sell it for way more than it costs to make. It's a decent business. But the problem is their margin is going down every year. So they used to make 35% profit on everything sold. Now it's down to 19%. Their expenses doubled. It's getting more and more expensive because they have to spend more and more on marketing to try and get people to use their product. It's just not sticking. And they're absolutely burning cash. So this is the most important thing. Again, there's a lot of numbers here. It can get confusing. If you're ever looking at a balance sheet, probably the most important thing to take a look at every time is free cash flow. If you see a company that has positive free cash flow, that means not in parentheses, you're looking at a company that at the very least makes sense. You know what I'm saying? On a fundamental level, if a company has positive free cash flow, that means there is more money coming in after you've paid all your employees and paid for the building and paid rent and paid expenses. You actually have some money left over. You made a profit on everything. Free cash flow. It's like what used to be the main metric for businesses until this whole bubble. And these guys are burning. So what is this? 204 million? Is that correct? What's the, it's in millions. Yeah. 204 million was last year, this time. 546 million last quarter. 746 million this quarter. So not only are they burning cash, they're burning more cash as the time goes on. They're burning more cash every quarter. Like it's getting worse. Do you understand? So, and this only was able to survive as a company and in fact thrive last year. Like a year ago, this was still a problem, but because money was so cheap to borrow. So as long as you were growing, like subscribers was going up. And again, that is still happening. There's more platform workouts. Like you see that they have more workouts. They have more quarterly workouts. They have more, they have more of that, but it doesn't matter because they're spending more to get that. And last year, this didn't matter because money was free to borrow. And now it is not free to borrow. And now owing a lot of money is really a very expensive prospect. And people don't want to invest in a company that owes a lot of money, has no plan to get it back, and burns the money every quarter. So, and this is not true for just Peloton. This is true for a lot of companies. A lot of companies have been coasting on this. And it's all hitting at once. And so it really is going to be a shocker to see how this all plays out. Thoughts on gold? Listen, I'm not an investing advisor. I'm not going to tell you that something's going to go up or down because nobody knows. I'm just telling you things that are true right now and what the likely outcome of that is. It's unlikely you'd lose your money going into gold, but gold often that never goes up as much people say. People always say in risky times gold should spike to the moon, and sometimes it goes up, and it could be a solid bet. Listen, a little bit in gold could be good. I wouldn't say you need to fucking buy a bunch of gold, bury your backyard. I'm not understanding this, so I'm going to ask. What do you mean by burning the money? What I mean by burning the money is, so all these companies are investor or debt fueled, okay? So it's like, here's how a normal operation might work. You start a lemonade stand, okay? You put in some money of your own. After the whole day of work is done, after you bought the lemons, you bought the water, you bought the nails, you bought the boards, after you built everything and did all the work, you ended up with, let's say, $75, and it costs you $50 for everything. So you made $25 profit. And if you do that for a few days, you might have enough profit to build another one. Okay? You build another lemonade stand, hire someone to run it. And that what makes profit. Okay? And you're using the money that you make from your business to expand the business. That is not what's been happening, especially in tech for the past few years. What instead happens is you say, I've got a great idea. I've got the killer lemonade stand. It's so sick. We don't even use lemons. And then people give you hundreds of millions of dollars to grow really rapidly. Or you borrow money from a bank. And then you build hundreds of these things. And you don't even know whether they're going to make money. And often they don't. Often the lemonade stand you're building costs so much to maintain and upload and run and whatever you're selling that you're losing money on each lemonade stand. But yet last year, you could show everybody that you're growing really fast. Look, 6 months ago, we had 10 stores. Now we have 100 stores. We have 1 million more customers. And it's like, okay, are you making money? Who cares? When we get big enough, it won't matter. We'll get big enough, we'll raise prices. That's the idea. But it's not working anymore. It's not. Now, people don't really want to give you all that money. So when I say burning money, I mean they are literally taking the money from loans or from investors and they are spending it and not getting it back. So it's essentially being burnt. I'm not saying they're literally lighting it on fire, but they might as well. The best example of this, the most on-the-nose example of this, a lot of this is more trickery than that, or they have a decent business, but it's way overvalued. The best example is MoviePass. I like to call it what's been happening for the past few years the MoviePass era. You could also call it the Uber era, I guess. You guys remember the business MoviePass? Where you could sign up for a monthly MoviePass subscription and then you could go to see as many movies as you want. And it turns out that the entirety of that business was when you went to go see a movie, they just bought the ticket at retail and gave it to you. So if I pay $10 a month and I go to see a $12 movie, they just buy the ticket for $12 and give it to me. That was their business. It was as simple as that. They were just buying tickets and selling them to you for less than they cost. So they were losing money on every single user. But they were telling Wall Street that they were growing, and they were. They were getting more customers every month because it's a great deal. But it wasn't a good business. And in fact, MoviePass collapsed the weekend that Mission Impossible 5 came out. Mission Impossible Fallout. Because so many people went to see it that it bankrupted the company. They couldn't afford to buy that many tickets. So, but that's the most egregious example. But a lot of companies have been working in a very similar sphere to that, where it didn't really matter. They're not so concerned with making money now. They just wanted to grow. And it's a scheme that can work for a while, but it doesn't really work when interest rates start to rise because that makes it expensive to borrow money. And a lot of this shit is fueled by borrowed money. I'm sure the big wigs are dumping stock. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's another thing that makes me sad about this. Listen, nobody knows where the market's going to go. Maybe some of these companies that you're buying the dip on will rise again. I'm almost certain that companies like, example might be Netflix. I think Netflix is probably lost too much. It's probably gone in the long term. Netflix, given its brand value, the number of subscribers it has, it's probably going to rebound somewhere between where it fell to. But on the whole, what's happening is big hedge funds are selling like crazy. They're dumping stock, and the people buying the dip are retail investors, people like you and me, which could lead to a very bad outcome. So I always stress caution in a time like this when we're in very early innings of what seems to be like a pretty large perfect storm of bubble popping. And where everything has been juiced for so long, it's hard to tell what real value is. I'm confused as to why I had to lose my house in 2008 and no one else did. Wait, what are you talking about? A lot of people lost their house in 2008, man. A lot of people did. I don't think I don't think it was just you. A lot of people did. Atrioc, I was sad about losing my job. My boyfriend was like, let me put on the Atrioc stream to make me feel better. I don't know how better I feel. I look forward to Bloons. Listen, I'm playing Bloons tonight. I'm not trying to bomb anybody out. I'm not. I'm just trying to let people understand what's going on because I feel like people in the middle of a hurricane like this can often get conflicting or bad information. It's my honest. I want people to have a better idea of what's happening so they can reduce the impact of getting scammed, so they can reduce the impact of rushing into financial choices that might be crippling. So, and at the end of the day, I find it to be it's interesting in the way that watching a train wreck is interesting. I mean, it's like you can't look away. It's insane. So yeah, people are bringing up crypto, and I think crypto is one of the biggest targets of the everything bubble popping. It's going to be it seems to be the first wave. Crypto is getting absolutely hammered. Crypto is getting destroyed. And despite what this guy says,
I wonder how many of these companies you think are entering the space just because it's hot and there's a lot of funding versus the ones that will still be here, you know, like 2 to 5 years later.
95% are going to die.
Yeah.
95% are going to die. Yeah. But yeah, there's also entertainment in watching companies die too.
There's entertainment. Oh man, that's so evil. At least you get to learn from it, right? I wonder.
Yeah, it is entertaining, especially when this guy's company is down. This guy's coin is down 90% since he said this interview a few days ago. There is some entertainment value in that. 97%. I'm sorry. Yeah. This guy was running what was called, he was running Luna, which is what's called a stable coin, with the idea being that it's tied to the US dollar and thus is much more stable. So it's a more less risky investment. But unfortunately, all of these stable coins, quote unquote, don't actually have the monetary reserves to back what they say they're going to do. So it's all a bunch of like financial trickery and algorithm trickery that doesn't actually work when there's like massive crypto outflows, which there is. And so these stablecoins are starting to collapse. Meant to be back to the dollar. And Bitcoin investors are panicking. I think Bitcoin went under 30K today. Dogecoin, we talked about it earlier. Dogecoin absolutely collapsing. Elon Musk needs to tweet 10 times a day to get this thing back on life support. A lot of crypto is just absolutely in the gutter. And it seems to be the first wave of a larger financial reckoning. Buy the dip? I mean, there's only one coin that I'm buying the dip on. Right here, baby. To the moon. To the moon. Diamond hands. Diamond. You know what? Still performing better than Dogecoin. Stan's going Dogecoin. Time to buy. I understand why bad companies are going down, but why are good companies going down? It's a great question. That's a great question, honestly. The thing is, great companies. Amazon, for example, Apple. These are phenomenal companies. Apple can be considered it is the most successful company on planet Earth. It is the most valuable company on planet Earth. They have monopoly in they have essentially a monopoly, walled garden in 2 different markets. They have massive margins. They sell a ton of phones and they use that to get a bunch of services sold. They're a great company. The problem is, Even in fact, especially great companies, in a time where money is free to borrow, like 2020, 2021, get overvalued. They get ahead of themselves. You know, like valuation matters. The point I always make when I talk about Tesla is that Tesla, even if it's a great company, even if Tesla is a great company and it makes cars that people want and it's selling good cars and it's growing, does that mean it is worth more than every single other car company combined, even though they all individually sell more cars than Tesla? No, it doesn't make sense. The valuation is too high. This car company shouldn't be worth $1.1 trillion. And as it turns out, when you can't borrow money infinitely to buy calls on this stock, it isn't. It's down 30%, 40% year to date. Everything starts going down when money isn't free to borrow and pump the stock. And what companies were doing as well is, in the environment of free money, they were either borrowing money or raising cheap money and then just buying back their own stock, which basically makes the price goes up. So there's been a lot of poor long-term practices by even good companies in an era of cheap money. It's like a heroin high. Everyone's getting high and no one's thinking about the long term. Why have industries like the cruise industry stayed down during these low interest rates? Because, like I'm saying, in the low interest rate years where money's free to borrow and almost everything's up and up, the things that investors valued the most was growth. And cruise industries weren't really growing. They actually hit the wall with COVID and they were at a pretty bad time. So anything that was growing, something like a Zoom, something like a Peloton, something like a Airbnb, something like an Uber, anything where it's like we're getting more customers every year, that's what people cared about. On Netflix, they did not care so much about if you were making money with it. The idea was you could figure out money later. When can we see all this stuff really hit the fan? So there's no telling exactly how fast or slow any of this is going to happen. But what I have been saying and what I continue to say is that there is no world where we don't have either massive inflation or a recession. Those are the two options. There is no getting around it. Everyone wants to pretend there's some universal magic solution. Those are the two options, and they're going to happen sooner rather than later. One of those two things has to happen. And the worst thing that can happen is we dilly-dally forever, and we get both. It can be both. Yeah, it can be both. And in fact, it's, yeah. Like I've said, I think the most gangster thing in the world, if you were old man Biden, the most gangster thing in the world would be to just massively raise interest rates to really pressure the Fed to do it. Pop the bubble, full on recession, tank it all, don't run. Take all the heat and then don't run so that someone else can run. Because if he runs, if he's the front runner in 2024, it's going to be too hard, I think. It's going to be too hard there's no narrative that whenever there's a recession, people are they're mad. Whoever's in power, it doesn't matter. But I don't think it'll happen. So, can I leave the U.S.? This is not just the U.S. problem. No. So inflation is bad in Europe as well. So it's bad all over. This is kind of a global issue. The only one that's kind of different is China, which has its own extreme problems, which are also coming home to roost. And the fact that they're in the middle of a massive COVID-0 experiment for the world's largest nation, which leads to insane lockdowns and factories closing, and it doesn't help at all with global inflation and supply chain. But everybody has been printing money. It's not like it's an American only thing. America's a little bit ahead of it. American inflation is outpacing European inflation for sure. But They all have to get under control. Are we not already in a massive amount of inflation? Yeah, we are, but you understand, like, so this last quarter of inflation was 8%, which is really high. They just announced it yesterday. In fact, I knew it was going to be bad because the day before yesterday, Biden did a pre-announcement speech, which nobody ever does. He did like a hey, let's do a talk about inflation before because the numbers come out at a certain time. So he did like a speech the day before, like talking about inflation and how important it is and how they're going to get under control. And I was like, damn, if that's happening, I'm certain it's going to be bad numbers tomorrow. When I saw that he was doing that speech, I was like, damn, it's going to be a fucking monster of a bad announcement. So inflation's at 8.something% last quarter, but it was 8% before that. You understand? And so it compounds. So if inflation was 8% and then it's 8% on the 8% and then it's 8% over, it's not good. That's basically what I'm telling you. If it gets sticky, the word is sticky. If inflation starts getting sticky, then you start having real problems where it's moving too fast to handle. How would a recession reset things? So listen, in the short term, recessions are terrible. They're just bad. People die. People literally die. There's nothing good to say about it. In the short term, people lose their houses. People are fired. People don't. There's nothing good about a recession. I can't tell you about that in the short term. But when you're faced with two terrible choices, I'm just saying, in the long term, a recession can be a reset that allows things to be bought at more reasonable levels as real investments. So right now, people, especially young people, are absolutely priced out of the market. They're priced out of housing. They're priced out of buying good deals on anything of value that can grow over time. Like markets are at all-time highs. They won't really want to invest all their money in a market that's at all-time highs, like in the past year. And so a reset, I mean, like a more real-world example is think of like a bad, like let's say there's a bad restaurant, Applebee's. Fuck Applebee's. Let's say there's Applebee's and Applebee's is running on debt, okay? And they have all this real estate. In a world where they implode a bit, and Applebee's is probably not an example, but just hear me out. Imagine for any company. They implode. In the short term, they're firing a bunch of people. They're laying off jobs. It's bad. It's terrible. But in the middle or long term, now let's say you're a new restaurant owner. Like let's say you're a young startup person. You can buy that. You can buy the grill in the kitchen for cheap. You can buy the real estate for cheap. You can start investing and building your own business for cheap. Not everything is at all-time highs of expenses. And you start to see new growth and innovation, and things start to build. It's like clearing the underbrush out of a forest. It's like a controlled demolition. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea. The idea is that when things all reset, here's a great example, actually, a more recent one, because I've been looking into this myself. For the longest time, it's been considered that, you know how we all moved to shopping online? The idea was that why would you pay rent in a mall when you could set up your business online and sell direct? But it turns out over the past few years, as it's become more and more popular, there's more and more competition in that area, the rents you have to pay online are almost equaling or exceeding what you have to pay offline. The rent you have to pay to Google, the rent you have to pay to social media like Facebook or Instagram or to promote your product, these rents are exceeding the cost of what you can get at a mall. And so recently, because there's been a collapse in malls, you can actually set up a business in a mall for no rent at all, and they just get a cut of your revenue, which is a deal that was never heard of before. That's an unheard of deal. Like right now, you can go to a popular mall, and there's a decent chance you can get literal store space for no rent, and they just get cut of your revenue, which is going to lead to innovation. It's going to lead to people trying new things in malls. I'm not saying malls are making a comeback. I'm just saying this is like a small-scale example of what happens post a collapse. Once things go down, it leads to resets that lets new people come in and try things and build it up. When they're stuck at all-time highs, when the government artificially inflates everything and keeps it at all-time highs, all that does is keep the system calcified. Whoever is rich stays rich. A recession allows for change. So that is the upside in a longer term. How long will a recession take? No idea. No. It depends on how the policies that are used to combat it. If you're expecting everything to go down, I mean, I cashed out a lot of my stocks in November of last year. And I've been talking about this since then. When I saw a lot of things hit highs that I thought were absolutely crazy, I figured I should sell now because even if it goes up, I won't feel bad. I've made enough money that even if it goes up, I won't feel bad. So I cashed out. I still have investments and all of them are down. But I cash out a majority. Like one of my main ones I'm holding right now is Twitter, which if Elon doesn't buy is going to be an absolute crater. Is Jerome Powell going to be the next Paul Volcker? I don't think he has the balls to be him. So what this guy's asking, this is a good question. Let me try and explain it. There's this guy, Paul Volcker. You guys does anyone have the thing of Jerome Powell churning the the money printer and it's all going out? It's a great GIF. I found it. Here. Okay. So this guy is Jerome Powell. He's the current head of the Federal Reserve. And he's been doing this for many, many years. I believe he was appointed under Trump and has served through Biden. Let me confirm. Yeah, through Trump and Biden. Yeah, and so he's just been, because we've been in tumultuous times with COVID, and the solution was just pump the market with liquidity and everything will go up. And his spiritual opposite is this guy. This guy is Paul Volcker. He's the Federal Reserve guy from the 70s and 80s who was the guy in charge last time we had sticky inflation. This guy was kind of a gangster, but let me show you. Inflation 70s, 80s. Okay. Here's a good chart. So he was appointed here when inflation was really, really high. Inflation was above 10%, okay? And he brought inflation back down. He controlled it. How did he do this? How did he stop inflation from getting out of control? He cranked interest rates to the roof and literally launched the country into a recession. He said, fuck it, we're going into a recession. He did it. He cranked them so high. Like, to get a mortgage, I think was like fucking 14% or something. Where now it's like 3%. Cranked to the roof. Collapsed the economy. Just short-term pain for getting inflation under control. It was a Giga Chad move. It probably had to be done for how sticky it was back then. But the problem is, and this is why our times are so unique, is they can't even really do that because the world has gotten, first of all, more global, more connected. When one thing goes down, at least the other thing's going down. It's a chain. But also, we have debt. We have so much more debt now. And whenever you raise interest rates, it also means the government has to pay more interest on its own debt. So we currently owe, what's our debt to GDP? I don't know. Here's a chart. Here's a chart of everyone's debt to GDP. Oh, fuck, I lost it. Wait, here it is. If you'll notice, for everybody, it's pretty much up. And this is way up from the 70s. And so I think right now, this is percent. So we now are at all-time. This is actually 2016. It's so much higher than this now. It's so much higher than this. Wait, give me a more recent chart. This is already so high, and it's so much higher than this. Maybe this is one? No, it's even higher than this. Okay, I listen. The point is, our debt is really high. It's at all-time highs, and you know how like when you have a loan, you have to pay interest on the loan. If we raise interest rates, the amount we have to pay on our debt goes up, and so if we owe, what is the current national debt? Here's our debt clock. If we owe $30 trillion, the only way to even handle this debt, the interest payments on this debt, is to inflate. So we are caught between a rock and a hard place. This is why it's different this time. Because back then, we could say, fuck it, we'll take the short-term pain and we will raise interest rates and we will cause a recession. The problem is, if we do that now, the interest payments on our debt are going to be like such a massive chunk of the government budget that we can't even afford other things. Like we can't, you know, it's going to be hard to pay for things like Social Security, Medicare, etc. Why do we never learn from our mistakes? It's mostly because, listen, it's like the incentives aren't good, right? When you're in power with any political party, the incentive is to get reelected in a few years, or make people happy now. And so the goal then is to do whatever is good right now. Whatever financial policy makes people feel good now is always incentivized. And the effects will come later. The effects will likely come when a different party's in power. So you're even double incentivized. And that's sort of our biggest problem. I think that's what leads to these cycles over and over again. Is the national debt something? No, listen, the national debt is not necessarily a bad thing, right? Having some debt as a nation is not bad. But we do have to pay the interest. You have to pay it is the thing. Otherwise, your government bonds become valueless. They become worthless. No one else will buy them. You don't pay your debts. You can't be honored. You can't be trusted. It devalues your currency. So you have to pay. Now you don't have to. There's no. As long as you are spending the money productively. Like if you take on debt as a country and then your country grows bigger and so you get more tax revenues, that's fine. The problem is we've been taking on this debt, not spending it productively, and the interest payments are getting bigger and bigger. And when the interest payments start eating up a huge portion of your government revenues, then you can't do things. Then a lot of your money that you're making from taxes is just going to interest, so which is not helping you grow at all. And then you become basically, you know, it's a bad long-term situation. The money comes from a lot of people. It comes from ourselves. You can borrow debt from yourself. It's a complicated topic, so I'm not trying to. But the point is, you have to pay it. To make it simple, you have to pay it. Countries will buy government debt. We'll buy government debt from our own country. Corporations can buy government debt. There's a lot of. What if we take over Canada and then sell it back to them to make some money? Now we're thinking. Canada, what would you pay for your own country? Plus, real estate prices in Canada are so high. What if we owned all of the real estate? We could sell it to China for huge. They're already doing it piece by piece. We'll just speed it up. One igloo and a beaver. That's not a bad deal. Throw in a loony and a Tim Hortons and we got a deal. One igloo, one Tim Hortons, one beaver. We'll give you Drake. I'll tell you what. We'll take Drake, but you have to take Jack Harlow. You got to take Jack Harlow off our hands. We already basically have Drake, by the way, so don't act. Deals off. We want Ryan Reynolds back. You mean we took him? I feel like Ryan Reynolds is probably Canadian. Anyway, so that's the everything bubble. I'm sorry that there's more I can say on it, but I want to give you the general idea of what's going on. That's why everything is starting to. I think people are wondering because it's funny. Like people saw Netflix stock go down and they were like, "Oh, Netflix's business must have collapsed. Like Netflix must be losing massive amounts of subscribers." And it's like, no, no. Netflix is making more money this year than they made last year. It's not. I mean, their business is being more appropriately valued now, but it's not like each one of these individual companies is all doing one thing wrong. It's like they have all been through a period where different things were rewarded, and we are changing periods, and that friction is very damaging. Is it good to be getting a job right now because the wage should be locked in for a while? I don't know exactly what you're asking. Locked in for a while? Yeah, I mean it's good to get a job in an environment where you're gonna need money. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. And this is another reason why we have to get inflation under control. Look. This is really important. And this probably speaks to people in here. And all I can tell you is that everyone's financial situation is different. But if I were to give any sort of advice, it's to be extremely wary about buying things on credit. Because right now, literally right now as we speak, U.S. consumer purchases on credit cards and credit debt are at all-time highs. Right now. Like literally right now. And this is a direct consequence of rising inflation, almost certainly. Everything's getting more expensive, and for people to live, they're having to buy more things on credit. Which is why this is unsustainable. Inflation is unsustainable. But the closer you can get to not using that stuff, the better, because it's just a bad slope. Yeah, I mean, you can take a look here. Credit card balances rose year over year, 84 billion. This is an earlier article. It has reached all-time highs. So people are, and like, I don't know where it happened, but during the pandemic, people were paying off credit cards. It was actually hitting it low. And then now post-pandemic, or at least right now, they're spiking. People are putting a lot of things on credit. And maybe this isn't as relevant to you guys, but I think one thing that might be that I really also want to talk about, is probably the last thing I can mention on this, is these buy now, pay later services like Klarna and Afterpay. I assume you guys have heard of them. You probably heard of them more than me. They've become extremely popular with Gen Z. They are scams. Klarna and Afterpay are fucking scams. And they are spending a lot of money on marketing targeted towards Gen Z to get them hooked on debt, to buy more than they can afford so they can really rip them apart on fees. Buy now, pay later is a rebranding, a smiley face on age-old debt schemes that are just trying to basically hook you in, convince you to spend more than you can, and then take away your money. That's it. It's just worse than credit card debt. Yeah. And so if I could say one thing, is just to be, not only for yourself, but the people around you, do what you can to never use them. They're just not a good business. I wouldn't invest in them. I wouldn't use them. I don't believe in them morally or financially. They're just a bad. I'm wondering if I can find here what I was reading. Here, let's see. So you have people like this. And by the way, I don't know. I'm not sure my demographics here, but it's probably not. It's hitting women harder. I mean, Afterpay and Klarna are hitting women harder, and it's also hitting people of color harder. They're being targeted more aggressively. Klarna more than Shopify, which is crazy because Shopify's revenues are double Klarna's. I know, it's insane. But like, what is this?
You guys, Afterpay Day is finally here, so let's recap all of the outfits I purchased for vacation. There are thousands of deals up to 70% off, and Afterpay lets you pay off your entire order over time, totally interest-free. Shop online and stores for 4 days. You're not going to miss out on these crazy deals from your favorite brands, trust me.
Yeah, they're promoting this Afterpay Day, and brands and stores are really into it. Whenever you start checking out for things that are targeted towards Gen Z, a lot more of them are showing the Afterpay button or the Klarna button. Wait, that's early. Let me get water real quick. Yeah. Where's okay? Yeah, they're showing the Afterpay button or the Klarna button at checkout because the proof is in the pudding, dude. When they let you buy now, pay later, people spend more. It's been proven. They're doing it right now. People are checking out. They're buying more clothes than they can afford. They're buying more things they can afford because of buy now, pay later. It's kind of like layaway used to work. And then when the debt comes, they're being hit with sticker shock. Example. You watch it again. Anyway, it's hitting a lot of people. Yeah. Buy now, pay later is sending the TikTok generation spiraling into debt. You know, there's going to be a lot of trickery because it feels good in the moment, but it's going to be worse later on. And so, yeah, the internet people spend money on wings. What's only about 4 months. People like to brag or joke that it was only 24 payments, $20, or I got it with Afterpay, so it's technically free. Yeah, and it's not technically free. And if you ever do miss a payment, these guys are egregious on the fees. So they're just scummy companies, and they're branding it in like the whole idea of buy now, pay later is such a scammy rebrand of just it's credit cards, dude, but with worse fees. It's like loan sharks. Yeah, it's like payday loans, but with an Instagram filter. That's what they are. It's payday loan sharks with an Instagram filter, and it's working really well on social media. And so I can't speak negatively enough about these companies. I think they're just terrible fucking companies. I think they're like just morally wrong. And I just know they're hitting Gen Z a lot since I have a Gen Z based audience. Not all, but majority. I would like to warn you to stay away from them and keep people you know away from them. Did you see Texas banned Instagram filters? No way they did that. Have you received advertising offers from any of them? I've received advertising offers recently from gotcha games. I told my mods this. I said, please Drake me. Because I feel bad. I just turned down the absolute bag to play a gotcha game. Not Raid. No, a bigger one. I'm not going to say their name. And they offered me the absolute bag. And I said no, because I sent them my video. I literally sent them my video. And I said it would be hypocritical. I won't mention this because you asked. I wasn't going to bring it up. But I did ask my mods to Drake me because I was like, damn, that was a fuck ton of money. And I've turned down a lot of them just because I work, so I don't want to do most sponsors. But the other one I turned down because of that was there was one of these online colleges that I thought might have been scammy. They also wanted to pay money. I don't know if they were scammy, but I didn't feel comfortable, given that I rail against college a lot. They saw that CS:GO case stream. Yeah, that'd be so funny. Because when I turned them down, I linked them the video of my gotcha game stream. If they linked me back my CSGO case stream, I would have done the deal. If they said eye emoji and then sent me that stream, I would have been like, all right, fucking, you got me. You know me. Two sides of every coin. Who dat? I'll send them your way, for sure. How will this affect people going to college soon? I think that I mean, listen, everyone's got a specific question. Going to college soon is probably fine because you're 4 years out from having to deal with the realities of the workforce. People graduating into recession usually have the hardest time. If a recession happens right as you graduate, you generally get depressed wages that stick with you for a while. That's the problem. Not saying all. And you know, we're not necessarily in it right now. Maybe you could graduate now and be early. I'm not trying to scare anybody. People get me nervous that I'm like depressing people. I'm just trying to tell you the fucking truth so that you can make your own decisions. But yes, generally, if you graduate in a recession, it has negative outcomes broadly, not person by person. Would be a better idea to go to grad school? That's what people generally tend to do. It's a common choice. People graduate into a market that's not great for whatever job they want. They go to grad school. But grad school is very expensive. I generally think higher education, while it does have benefits, is a fucking scheme, dude. The vast majority of them keep raising prices year over year without raising quality. I'm not saying you don't learn things. And I'm not saying a degree doesn't give you value. It's almost a gateway to certain first jobs. But it's very scammy that prices continue to raise drastically for a product that's quality hasn't changed since the 70s. And especially true with grad school, which is extraordinarily expensive. Generally, real-world experience is going to trump going to grad school for almost anything. Not everything, but a lot of things. Yeah, I would say not overthink it. That's a great way to, you know, and again, I'm talking about broad. I'm talking about why. I'm talking about like as a society. I'm talking about, you know, every person graduating at the same time. For individual people, some people will have great outcomes. Individual people have different varied outcomes. All possible outcomes are possible. So I wouldn't, in the aggregate, it'll be harder, but I'm not talking about guarantees. How will this affect the gamers? In times of recession, generally, entertainment stuff actually goes up. People want distractions. So gamers will probably be rewarded with ever increasing game quality at solid prices, and game companies will be more valuable, if I had to guess. And gamers have put their foot down and said, we don't want to pay more than $60 for a game, which somehow means games have not increased past the rate of inflation. Like, games should cost like $85, $90 right now, maybe more, but they don't because they can't find a way to charge up. So, yeah, not a bad time to be a gamer. Don't tell them. I mean, they know. They think about it all the time. They want to do it. Do they want to do it so bad? They want to raise the price. But people are being pretty good about not paying it. So they get you in other ways. That's why almost every big game has like tons of microtransactions, because they undercharge on the game and then try to make the money back through skins and everything, DLC. Is grad school worth it if it's free? I mean, depends on the degree, but it's hard to not be worth it if it's free, Free's good. Is $1 million worth it if it's free? We'll see. Yeah, it's on Afterpay. Yeah, did you just put your grad school on Afterpay? Do you mean actually free, or do you mean you afterpaid it? Afterpaying your fucking grad school is a funny idea. Anyway, a few more minutes. It'll be 10 p.m. I'm going to play a round of Bloons, and then I'm going to go because I have more work to do. You know me. Clint Stevens week continues. Sorry I came in and dropped this on you. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a thing or two or talking about it. Are you going to be Elden Ring? Yeah, I'm playing Elden Ring tomorrow, ideally. Unless I don't. Was this marketing money? No, this is a random talk by me on the everything bubble popping. Because I think I've been getting a lot of tweets about it. People have been asking, why is this stock down, or why is this stock down? It's like, bro, they're all down. Everything's down. You want to know? This is why. Like, there's a broader reason. It's not. I think people see a stock down, they think it must be everything to do with what that company is doing. And it's like, no, everything's going down for broader reasons than whatever one individual company is doing or not doing. I found $100 in my pocket this morning, so I'm feeling pretty good. Fuck yeah, dude. Congratulations. That's huge. And then also the reason I want to talk about this is because I was worried about seeing the numbers of, first of all, retail investors like you guys and me were buying stocks at all-time highs, and they're putting these on credit cards at all-time highs, and Klarna and Afterpay were getting a foothold in Gen Z. Those three things scared me, and so I wanted to warn. I just wanted to drop a warning that, all these things are bad signs, and be careful. Be careful financially. Bold of you to assume I'm not a hedge fund. Wait, how many of you are hedge funds? How many of you are groups of extremely wealthy investors typing under one single name on Wall Street? Oh, all of you? Wait, my entire audience is just hedge funds? Oh, you guys are fine then. You guys have already sold. And whatever you can't get off your books, the government will bail you out. You guys are good. I thought you guys were regular people who might get hurt by this coming collapse. I'm Goldman Sachs. That is how Goldman Sachs talks. Okay. How about we play a little Bloons, huh? Hey, nothing like Bloons to get you out of a funk. Nothing like Bloons. By the way, I love Bloons. I fucking love Bloons, dude. Bloons has been the perfect thing for me. Didn't you say you hated it? I lied if I said that. I love Bloons. This is what I'm stuck on right now, is Spice Islands. I'm trying to beat Spice Islands. I just put this on a monitor, and then I fucking start writing. And then I've fucking been working, playing little Bloons. Let me see if I can move you guys. This music bangs too. Okay. So I've been trying to crack this map. Obviously with my boy Quincy. And I've been having trouble, don't get me wrong. I tried some different monkeys. I tried the engineer monkey. I like him a lot. I actually think the engineer monkey's kind of woaded, scroted, and goated. He's fun. I tried the ice monkey. He's kind of fun. He's not good on this map, I think, but he's really fun. Tried the cannon. I tried the alchemist and the wizard a little bit. But really, I like the engineer monkey. And so what I was working towards... well, I'll just start with Quincy, all right? We'll get Quincy right here.
Just give me a target.
And Quincy can handle the first, like, 10 waves. He's just on his own a goat. As long as you...
Come on!
Put his ability. You only know Quincy's father, Quincy? Well, his son's the same name. So what I've been doing is I just quince it up until I can get a fucking banana farm right here on this island. And then I got income, you know? And the outcome is income. Can you afterpay for the monkeys? Goddamn, I wish. None of us would be here with outcomes. So wise. So wise. Look how long he holds. Quincy's a goat, dude. Quincy. Quincy. Then I put this bad boy down. And then I've been thinking, all right, so what if I put like, Oh, shit.
Come on!
A sub. Like right here. Upgrade this, and then we'll upgrade this. Twin guns. Oh, come on! And then I'll upgrade this. We'll just go back and forth. Conspiracy. Every life you lose, Quincy is dying and leaving his son Quincy fatherless with a thirst for balloon blood until the next round. That's...
Sweet.
That sounds realistic. Yeah, it makes sense. It's like each Quincy is the next generation's father who wants revenge.
What's up?
Oh, shit.
Come on.
All right, pause. So this is where I start to get in trouble. Wait. Slow down. I think I need like a sniper. Because right about now, lead balloons come. And this thing doesn't do anything to them. Ah, shit. Pop. Clutched. Actually clutched. Actually clutch factored.
Nice.
So now what I want to do is get this guy up. Yeah, my bananas. So what I'm trying to do, again, I've only made it to around like 40. And then I get fucked on. I want to make this guy into the thing. The, bloom, bloom, bloom. You know what I'm saying? The plutonium reactor. That's what I want. But the problem is, I don't think I'm going to get there. I think I've done this before, and, like, I always die before the plutonium reactor comes online. Change title to every balloon is popping. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Dude, this fucking song bangs. Oh, go.
Come on.
Quincy. All right, so this guy's popping the lead. This is working. This guy's popping the lead balloons. This is the cheapest thing I can find that pops lead. Is this guy with full metal jacket. All right, we're almost to the reactor, actually.
Yes.
Submerge. Oh, PogChamp. PogChamp.
What's up?
Okay, that's good. So now I need... I'll upgrade this. Upgrade this. And now I just think I need some way to keep them in this zone. Almost like a snow monkey or a glue monkey. Or we can go with this guy again. This is already doing pretty good, actually. This is better than I've done before. But I do know that I will leak. Well, I can upgrade this guy too, actually. I can just get semi-auto. Right? A Spectacle raid! Oh, hey! Hey, everybody! Wait, did I actually get a Spectacle raid? I did not. Well, I'll tell you anyway. If you guys don't know, a Spectacle, he got a world record. He got a Hitman world record yesterday. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately, which sucks because I have been tuning into this Jackass stream, like, after stream regularly. Like, I've been watching this guy's fucking stream. And all I see is all the bad stuff. And then he finally gets it when I don't watch. The one night I'm too tired. It's pissed off. Maybe I was cursing him. Anyway, congratulations though. It was be honest, I only saw the ending. I just checked the VOD. I don't know if it was sick or not, but I assume it was sick. But I think it's awesome. He's been grinding and it's very cool. His train was good. I saw his train. Very clean. So maybe I can watch it. Maybe on Friday or Saturday I can take a look. All right, so I want to upgrade this. I feel like I'm doing well. Can I say that? I haven't even leaked yet. Oh no! Okay, we're fine. How much is this? Oh, let's get full automatic and we'll be fine. Oh, there's a fucking Moab. Wait, there's a goddamn Moab at 40, right? Oh, how do I stop a Moab? Wait, shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Shut the fuck up. Everyone silence. I need a fucking Moab killer. Shut the fuck up! Quiet. Hold up. Which of these is... I need one of these guys with maim Moab. Is what I need. Snipers are fucking good. Can I afford this? No shot. No shot I get that in time. Okay. No, I need monkey upgrades. This is cheaper. I can get a Moab press boomerang monkey. Yeah, let's do that. This is not a good spot, I don't think. Oh, whatever. This should get me there in time. Do I want improved rangs? I think I want these two and this and just fucking hit the Moabs. Alright, we got it. This should work. This should work. This should work. Hey, shut up. This should work. Alright, we got one round left. Moab! Moab! Come on, baby. Pause, champ. Pause, champ.
Incoming!
Come on!
Is that all you got? Come on!
Easy clap. Alright, I'm upgrading my banana. We'll get a banana plantation. Alright, we got a banana plantation. Now we're making shmoney hand over pissed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to upgrade my sniper to fully automatic, and he's going to fucking make that choppa sing. Have you tried the bank? Yeah, I tried the bank, but I feel like this game already has zero mechanics. So I might as well keep the fucking bananas in, because I think I get more money.
Awesome!
Man, this shanty is really sticking to my head. Bank is more, but it takes work. Don't say it takes work. It's not like... You sit there and then you press the button when you want the money. Don't say it takes work like it's a real fixer-upper. You got to put some sweat equity in it. You really gotta roll up your sleeves. You click a button. You click a button either way. It's not. It's fucking takes real work. I don't know if you're ready for it, son. You gotta put a lot of hard work in to build a monkey bank. Full auto. And then I'll just get this elite defender. And we should be shmun in the sun. I'm not going to put 20 grand into this. This will be over by the time 20 grand pays for itself. I think this is for like if you're going around 100 plus or something. Or if you can get it fucking hella early. Pop this, yeah. Dude, look at this guy. He's out here fucking letting the choppa sing. Is that Quincy Santa Quincy? You know it is.
You want some? Yes? Yeah? Yes?
Tell me.
You want some?
Say it, Quincy. Say the line.
What next?
Say the line for the fans.
Yes?
Quincy.
What next?
Say the line for the fans.
I am Quincy, son of Quincy.
Goddamn right you are. Yeah, goddamn right. What a Chad, dude. I love how Quincy respects his family line. That's fucking sick of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, his father came before him and sort of he stands on the shoulders of giants on that one. His father probably taught him how to use a bow. There's a real connection there. Alright, we just need to sit here until 15k. At which point, my sniper will make short work of this fool. How many Quincy's can you have? Unfortunately, just one. Or I would do sort of an all-Quincy army. This fucking unit is insane. I feel like this unit is so good. Global range, semi-automatic, insta-pop.
Incoming!
Oh, wait, shit. Wait a minute. What am I doing about camouflage? Can this guy see camouflage? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Permanently reveals camo blues in its radius. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm not worried about camo. Oh!
Sweet.
All right. I think we're gooch. I think we are notoriously
What's up?
gooch to smooch. And I don't say that
What's
lightly.
up?
I just don't see it being a problem. But just to be clear, I will squeeze in one of these. Yeah, and start getting one of these bad boys. What about a cannon ship? Pirate Lord. Nah. This game's so fun. This game's so relaxing. After a long day of reading about inflation, I just get to pop some balloons. You know what I'm saying? Money, 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 mon. Money, 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 mon. Money, money, shmon. I love money and you love money. I love lots of money, 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 mon. Literally fighting inflation. That's what I'm doing. I literally am. And whenever it tells me life is awesome too, don't forget to take a break from balloons, I laugh. I laugh and I play more balloons. This seems way more fun than raising interest rates. It does, doesn't it? It does. How does your family's military background change how you approach Bloons TD 6? That's a great question. Yeah. You know, growing up on a military family and having to move from base to base, I learned that a good soldier is a soldier that's there for his family. And that's why I'm there for Quincy. You know what I'm saying? That's why Quincy will always be my leader. Aircraft carrier. I also learned that it's good to spend lots of money on aircraft carriers. Doesn't matter if you need them. Doesn't matter if you need more. Always spend the money on them.
Sweet.
Damn, these airplanes are out here making fucking light work. Alright, speed it up. Speed it up. My fighting force is unmatched. Nothing can stop me at this point. I'm all the way up. DJ Khaled style. Lead camo, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Do not care. Do not care. The Bloons armies have nothing on me! Gold. I'm bullish on the bananas. I am bullish on the Bloons military industrial complex. They always find a way to get their money. Anywhere a single balloon shows up, you can count on the fucking monkey military to overspend dramatically.
All right.
Oh
Seriously?
no! What the fuck? Wait, what happened? Wait, slow down. What's happening?
Come on.
Seriously? Wait, what the hell's going on here? Quincy! Get your shit in order! Ah! Quincy! Oh my god, this fucking guy's a clutch god. Raise the interest rates! Buy something? I won't. I won't. Not until I can get my carrier flagship.
What's up?
Hold! We'll sell this. Sells for 5K? What do I need? I need 22. Hold! Hold, man! Hold! For Quincy's father!
You can all have some.
Hold! Come on. Oh, hodl like Dogecoin! We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're fine. Hold. Wait. We're going to be able to get some more money out of this. Don't sell the farm just yet. Don't sell the farm just yet. We need these bananas, boys. We're investing big. We're invested in success. Oh, oh,
Nice.
oh shit.
Come on.
Oh God, hold! Just a little longer. Hold, we need the money. Oh God. Hold on!
You can
I
all
wasted it.
have
I wasted
some.
it. Oh, I wasted it. I wasted it. Come on, we need the money now. Not yesterday, now. Buy now, pay later. Klarna, please. Klarna! Afterpay! I want to put this aircraft carrier on layaway. We're so close. I can taste it. 10,000 tons of polished steel floating on the seas. 10,000 tons is probably an overestimation. A fucking mobile fortress. Delivering death to balloons everywhere. Yes! Okay, now we're good. Now we're good, baby. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're hood. I don't think anything stops me. I think I'm all the way up at this point. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What if I think we're Gucci. I think we're golden. I think, oh, hold on. No, we're good. I think we get one more. We get a super monkey or something. Yeah, super monkey's big, huh? All right, we'll get a super monkey, and we'll give him knockback so we get more time. Oh, I should have put him on the carrier. Shit. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Do we got laser blast or rain? I think we got laser blast. Let me get laser blast up in here. Laser blast. We're so close, dude. I want to beat this level. Do not choke it in the last second. Plasma blast. Dark Knight. Oh, let's do Dark Knight. Wait, let's do this instead. I'm not gonna get enough experience though, am I? Well, what's the chance? Am I close? No, I'm not. Come on, we're so close. Ah. Wait a minute. I gotta spend this money somehow.
BFB incoming.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Slow down. 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 What are you doing here? Am I even close? 2200. What is this? I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that. I need plasma blasts. And I need it now. 75 ceramic balloons. Plasma blast, quickly! All right. Bro, this guy does it by himself. Ah! Ah!
All have some.
Good job, Quincy. You're a fucking leader. People look up to you, Quincy. I know I do. I know I do. All right, then we just sell this. On round 79, we're going to sell this. Oh, God! Oh, God!
Have some. Nice.
Slow down. Slow down. Okay. Okay. What else do we need? I think we're good. Tell you what I can do. I can get one of these alchemists. And you can get I want this. I want the concoctions. Berserker brew and all that. Yeah, put it on this guy. Yeah. Don't care about that. Don't really care about all that. I just want this to be even stronger. I guess faster throwing is good. Let's go, man!
BFB incoming.
Oh, yeah, we got this. We got this.
All have some.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, for the monkeys! That was fun. I tried that like 2 times today. I couldn't do it. Wow, what a rush. What time is it? 10:29? Free play? Can we go to round 100? Probably not, huh?
Is that all you got?
Ooh, wait. What about a bet to what round I get to? Like, dude, do all the groups of 5 rounds. Ooh, that's a good one. So I'm gonna make a good bet. Wait, I'm gonna get a snack real quick. Because you can do different. Do all the different. That's a good. All right, is the bet good to go? I'm trying to play. Who's betting 100? We can do this! Round 100, goddamn you! This is not financial advice. Invest in a balloon stock. First time chat from Saber. First time chat from Sauber, who's a sub for 3 months, 1 month sub. He says, I believe. His first message ever was to come out here, sub, and say, I believe. For you, Sauber. I'm going to push this bitch to 100. And if I don't, don't be too mad. Or we'll die trying. Or we'll die trying. Continue. All right, what do we got? So the thing is, I don't know what's coming. I hope that my super monkey... All right, so what I need to do is not sell this just yet. This money's huge for keeping me in.
Is that all you got?
Am I even close? I really want to upgrade these guys. Maybe if I could get 50... You know what I really need is this. Shit, I know what I need. I need the goddamn Moab domination. I need the Moab domination. I don't have the money for it. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. I got a bad feeling about this.
Awesome.
How in God's name am I going to get $40,000 monkey dollars? No. No.
Is that all you got?
Come on. Come on. You know, we're actually making money. We're actually making bank. It's not impossible. Speed it up. If I can get the Moab Dominator, I think I can do it.
Is that all you got?
Oh, shit.
You can all have some. Come on.
Come on, Quincy. We're already at 30,000. Wait.
COMG incoming.
Oh, come on. Shit, slow down. We're holding 85. We're holding.
Shot. All right.
86. We're holding. Hold.
Headshot.
Upgrade. I'm upgrading this. That's it. That's the best shot for later on. Hold. Remember your father, Quincy. Remove the trees. Why? I don't want to. I like how they look. You know what? If we win, but we destroy the environment to get there, then what are we really fighting for? Think on that. It's like if we pave paradise and put up a parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
COMG incoming. Is that all you got?
Don't think about the tens of thousands of tons of plastic that we're popping into the ocean and the acid that I'm literally throwing into the ocean constantly. Think more about the trees thing. That was... Remember the drakes in the tree? Make it rain, Quincy!
You can all have some.
Fire, Quincy, fire! Oh, God. Does God hide in heaven in fear of what he's created? A Bloons army? This fearsome?
Headshot.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold. 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 God damn you. Hold, snipers. Hold. Oh, my God. That was insanely close. This is a fucking nail biter. We got 40 grand just sitting around.
Sweet.
Strong, strong, strong. Attack strong.
Headshot.
Oh, God. What do I need? I need like... Dude, I need 10,000 more. I need 10,000 more bananas! Oh, God. I'm not sure we're gonna make it. Everything is so close. Make it rain!
I'll have some. Come on.
Dude, Quincy is clutching this shit out. We're in round 90.
DDT incoming.
Holding. 7,000 more. We need 7,000 more. Hold. Hold.
Is that all you got?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Fire, Quincy, fire!
Come on.
Oh, God, Quincy. Hold! God damn you, hold.
I am the pet shot.
Quincy max level. We need 2,000 more. Oh, it's all down to this. Oh, come on! Oh, it's barely. I need abilities. I need Quincy. I need your abilities. Quincy, I need your abilities. Quincy!
Come on. You can all have some.
Sell! Buy! Yes! Moab domination! Okay. 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 We should hold. That's a big power spike.
Headshot.
That should, he's targeting strong. That should stop the Moabs from getting out of control.
DDT incoming.
Ah, hold! Hold! God damn you, hold! Oh, we're holding. Oh, we are holding. Okay.
Headshot.
One of these has to upgrade, right? Sun Avatar. Dark Knight. Dark Knight is close. Dark Knight is very close. We should probably hit that. I guess we'll go for Dark Knight. If we get Batman with Quincy on his side, we might take this bitch all the way. We might take this bitch all the way.
You can all have some.
Dude, Quincy makes it rain. Quincy makes it rain, dude. Dude, I'm not sure we're gonna get there. It's not going up fast enough. Okay, what if I... Dude, nothing's going up fast enough. I have to do something else. Last chance boomerang?
Is that all you got?
Oh, God! Stop! No! Stop! 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 Stop!
You can all have some. Come on.
Quincy! Oh my God, we held.
Is that all you got?
I need... Wait, what if I...
You want some?
Snow monkey.
I am Quincy.
This is crazy.
I
This is
am
a crazy
Quincy.
idea.
Son of Quincy.
Pause. Snow Monkey, I want you to freeze everything. Oh, I have to get embrittlement. That's so expensive. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up?
Just keep him stuck, you know? He barely hits anything. He actually barely hits anything. What a terrible spot. Oh, God. But it does brittle him up. $97! Dude, are you gonna give me Dark Knight or not? Dude, it's not even close. Oh, it's not even close. Okay, I need something else.
Headshot.
I need 34,000 for a last chance boomerang monkey. Sniper monkey been out here fucking getting the job done, I will say.
Headshot.
98! We're on 98, baby! I need 34,000. I think we... Oh! Quincy! Quincy!
Come on.
Oh, God. Oh, God! No!
Seriously?
He died with honor. I will say that. He died with honor. We were so close. 98. Curses. That was fun. Chat, this game is fun as hell. I encourage you to try it, but don't pay any money on it. And for me, unfortunately, I have work to do for tomorrow. It's a busy week. You're not going to be seeing a ton of me until probably Tuesday of next week is when things will slow down a bit. So I'll still be, I should be live tomorrow. I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm just not going to be able to do a real grind on the stream until I finish this project. So, you know what? Probably I'll stream on the weekend, a big stream. I'll do one big stream. I don't know about both days, probably not Sunday, but Saturday I could do a big stream. And I definitely want to do the Punch stream. I asked Punch today. He wasn't available. So whenever Punch is available, we're going to do a follow-up to the CSGO stream because that was really fun. And the video did well. So anyway, chat, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Have a good night. La-di-da, la-di-dee. Hope you have a good week. Sevens, thanks for watching. And of course, I was thinking I might even go live and just play Bloons or Hitman or just some gaming shit, you know, just because I often want to unwind and not do a full thing. So we'll see. Might just do some fucking crazy streams. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate the support. Check out the YouTube. We're still doing daily uploads. And or Elden Ring could be another one too. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope I didn't freak anybody out today. I hope you guys just enjoyed the knowledge dump. Sleep well. Have a good time. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Peace. Oh, who should we raid? Sorry. I was gonna raid a Spectacore because he got the record, but he's not live. So my plan is ruined. Let's raid Small Ant. How about that? He's live. We like Small Ant. We love Small Ant. And he's playing Pokemon. So it's probably a fucking good stream. That'll be a good YouTube video as well. Check it out. Have a good one. Good night. Thanks, everybody. Bye.